Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicki. We're going to be going over our 2021 Sinking Funds setup. So in today's video, normally I just go over it, but today's video I'm actually going to be setting it up, and in future videos I'll just already have it set up and go over it with you guys. But for now, we're just going to call it Sinking Funds. And this is in my Erin Condren monthly planner. It is a 7x9. It is in January. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this up while I'm talking to you guys. So a few of the things that have changed for 2021 is we used to use cash envelopes. I love cash envelopes. For me, it makes sense. But in in Corona times, COVID times, using cash, I'm just not going to the store very often. We're doing a lot of online shopping or pickups, and so with that, that's not feasible. So I'm going to just change everything to electronic sinking funds and move on from there. So for now, I'm just going to set it up this way. We're going to do the fund name here. And we keep our sinking funds in Capital One 360. And I know that some people like to keep one sinking fund and then just have a spreadsheet that keeps track of everything. But I personally like to separate them out. So I think we have like 12 or 14 different sinking funds. You'll see that here. And I actually do have them separate. So I should have done this first. Oh well. In future videos, you're not going to see me set this up. I'm just going to have it set up, and that way you don't have to hear me talk while I'm doing this. And normally I can't talk and chew gum at the same time, so what have you. What I've decided to do, just to show you guys, is here in the Erin Condren, the new one, the tab goes to the actual monthly page. And then you have this dashboard that I do like to use. And then the next one, I'm going to use the sinking funds. And then I'm going to do the sinking funds tracker on this side. So we're going to do, this is for adding, this is for subtracting, and then this is for the balances. And hopefully I spelled that right. All right. Yep. It doesn't look good even with a ruler, but that's okay. We're just gonna go for it. All right, so the first one we're bringing back, as it used to be a sinking fund, or a cash envelope I should say, but now it is a electronic sinking fund. This first one is birthdays, and that used to be $50, so that's what we're going to be adding. Right now it's $0. I'm just going to go ahead and list out what these are, and then I'll fill these out later and do a recap for you guys. The next one is car maintenance. And we like to, have a fund for oil changes and tires and what have you. So we put $100 away for that. Car DMV tags, we have 2 cars. So we do $40 a month for that. Christmas this year was an S show. We put $100 towards that. It wasn't enough this year, but I'm going to front load some of this once I get a bonus, and then we'll just keep putting $100. Date night gets $25. Not like we're doing much, but $25 a month. I have an emergency fund, and that is, where our emergency fund sits. I don't put anything monthly towards it, but we are going to be putting a big commission check that I have, and I just want to park it for 6 months, because if a customer cancels, they'll charge it back to me, and I don't want that. So we'll see how much that comes out to be. Haircuts used to be cash, and well, we're not doing haircuts. We will be soon, so that gets $60. Home maintenance, for now we're doing, oops, I forgot it either. $100. I need to increase this because it's supposed to be 1% of the, value of your home, and I don't think I'm saving enough, but for now, that's what's happening. We call this Life Happens. It's an automatic from our checking to our savings, and that just automatically transfers because, Capital One 360, it takes a few days for you to get your money, and so if you need instant, we just like to have a little reserve in our Wells Fargo account. The next two were taken away for Corona, but they were cash envelopes, and I'm putting them back, and we are putting $50 in each. The next one is medical, and this goes to copays and like prescriptions. Pest control is something that comes out quarterly, so I just like to save every month for that. And it does hit our credit card, and that's what I love about Capital One is I have a credit card with Capital One, and I just transfer it. It's super cool. This is changing. School is changing because I was saving like school activities and school supplies, and honestly it was just getting lumped together and I wasn't saving enough. And so even though my son goes to public school, there's a lot of money that is being asked of us. So we're going to start putting $250 a month and hopefully have some reserves for when fall rolls around in August. Sports, well, my son is not in sports. We are putting money aside so that when all that opens up, we will have a fund there. And then summer, of course, we just want a little summer fund. So we're putting $50 for that. And then vacation, while we're not going anywhere, we're not going to be saving for that. All right, so that is the sinking funds that have changed or added or what have you. The other thing that we save for is home maintenance. And I should have brought this down. All right, let's pretend this isn't here. I'll fix it for next month, but we have home maintenance. Why can I not spell that? Okay. And the three properties are Canyon Country, Hayward, and San Ramon. Okay, so this one, let's just pretend that doesn't exist. So we put 25 here. And if you've caught my last video, you'll see the budget for the rentals and 100 here. I need to add it to at least 250. These are the 2021 sinking funds. This is how much we're putting towards it. If you have any questions, let me know, but I look forward to recapping this and letting you know how we ended up the month. Thanks. Have a great day.